Russians never give a warning when they prepare to storm Ukrainian positions, but Ukrainian soldiers don't need one. Ukrainian reconnaissance drones monitor Russian movements around the clock. This time too, the Russians decided to launch an assault on Ukrainian positions with a massive column of 8 armored vehicles. So, Ukrainian reconnaissance drones continue their surveillance, while kamikaze drones are already flying to destroy enemy equipment. The first drone hits a Russian armored personnel carrier. At first, drone pilots target armored personnel carriers specifically because they carry infantry. Moreover, this strike managed to slow down the column a bit. The tank that was leading the convoy kept moving forward, but the vehicles behind it now have to maneuver. Meanwhile, kamikaze drone pilots continue their work and attack Russian MTLBs with infantry. A precise hit, and the MTLB comes to a stop near the tree line. However, it is not completely destroyed yet, so we will return to it a bit later. Meanwhile, the kamikaze drone operator is flying to destroy another MTLB. Here you can clearly see its number 117. The hit was clearly visible from a reconnaissance drone. A neighboring unit also hit the tank that was leading the convoy. MTLB number 117 stops, but it still needs to be finished off, and we will return to it as well. But the Russian offensive continues, and kamikaze drone operators continue to attack them. A Russian tank takes the hit. It smokes, but continues to move. As we can see, only 3 vehicles remain from the massive column of 8 armored vehicles. The tank is struggling to move forward, but someone from a neighboring unit has also struck the middle MTLB. It can be seen dragging the remains of the brazier, which was an additional defense against drone attacks. While the pilots of Magyar birds were flying to attack the tank, neighboring units had already managed to stop it. Therefore, they first observe. Up ahead, the tank is visible, and a bit further, a Russian MTLB is moving. Also, a bomber drone from a neighboring unit is dropping a thermite bomb on the tank, setting it ablaze. Magyar birds pilots wait for the tank to catch fire and then strike again. The tank is burning, and it is very good. Sometimes reconnaissance drones find a third armored personnel carrier there. As we can see, it is standing still, which means it has already been attacked by neighboring units. But the armored vehicle looks intact, so the kamikaze drone pilots continue to attack it. Here we can see its number 115. The Magyar birds pilots and a neighboring unit make 2 good hits, but the armored vehicle does not catch fire, so they have to continue attacking the target. The drone pilot flies in from the other side, and this is the final hit that ignites the armored personnel carrier and causes it to explode. From the reconnaissance drone, it's visible how the armored vehicle burns, and then it's torn apart by a powerful explosion. The tank and the last armored personnel carrier have been destroyed. Only the middle MTLB remains to be destroyed, and it is also moving under the supervision of a reconnaissance drone. The kamikaze drone has already flown to the MTLB meeting and is ready to attack it. The drone operator strikes, but it does not pose any threat to the Russian MTLB, so it is necessary to continue hunting. Here, another Ukrainian Kamikaze drone is closing in on its target. There's an electronic warfare system on the roof of the MTLB, but this won't stop the pilot from delivering the strike. From the reconnaissance drone, it's visible that the vehicle has stopped. To ensure its complete destruction, another Kamikaze drone has taken off. The drone flies straight into the middle of the MTLB and explodes with a powerful explosion. All 3 targets were successfully destroyed. Now we return to the number 117th MTLB, which was attacked earlier. The drone operator makes a precise targeting, flies inside of the MTLB, and causes a powerful explosion. From the reconnaissance drone, the fire igniting inside the vehicle is clearly visible. Then, a powerful explosion follows. Now the armored personnel carrier has turned into hot metal. Now let's return to the next armored personnel carrier. It was stopped by pilots from another brigade. Here, a bomber drone is dropping a thermite bomb on it. While the armored personnel carrier is catching fire, the pilot of Magyar birds is already on his way to help destroy it. The drone operator makes a deep dive, and the MTLB catches fire. Although it's not visible from the outside, it explodes just a few seconds later. Now MTLB is finally destroyed. Now, let's return to unit number 116, the one that was disabled near the tree line at the beginning of the video. Here it stands, motionless, waiting for the Russians to tow it and repair it. But that won't happen. Ukrainian Kamikaze drones are already on their way to finally destroy it. Here, the pilot again aims for a direct hit on the MTLB and delivers a powerful blow. From a great distance, a small explosion is visible, but now, the reconnaissance drone zooms in, and it's clear that the vehicle has been successfully destroyed. That's all for today, friends. Subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with the latest events. I will also leave the details for supporting the Magyar Birds Brigade in the description. This video was prepared by Hustler. See you soon.